Hello, everyone. So, we are going to be back with another teacher reacts or voice teacher reacts today. And we are actually going to be doing Save Me from the same Tiny Desk NPR BTS performance. And I'm just going to kind of break down the things that I am hearing here with everyone's voices and things of that nature. So, let's go ahead and get started with this video. I'm excited.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Save me. Please save me.
Are you ready? Hey,
Mommy!
hey,
Can you hear me?
let's go.
난 숨쉬고 싶어 이 밤이 싫어 이젠 깨고 싶어 꿈속이 싫어 내 안에 갇혀서 난 죽어있어 Don't wanna be lonely Just wanna be yours
Automatically, just his same as the previous song Dynamite placement off the charts. He sounds amazing. It doesn't sound strained or anything in that nature. He sounds great. He sounds amazing. Exactly where his placement should be.
왜 이리 깔끔한 건지 네가 없는 이곳은 위험하잖아 망가진 내 모습 구해줘 날난 돈을 잡을 수 없어 내 심장 소리를 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아
V's his flip, so to speak, his flip into his head voice and like that mixed register, it sounds so beautiful and so effortless. He does such a good job with it, and you can kind of hear a little bit where he switches in that beginning part of the chorus. Now, I don't speak Korean, so I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I don't want to sound disrespectful in any way, so I won't try to pronounce it. But the way he was in that first section of the chorus, that sounded amazing.
까만 어둠 속에서 너는 이렇게 빛나니까 그 손을 내밀어줘 say I need your love before 그 손을 내밀어줘 say I need your love before I fall 그 손을 내밀어줘 save me
So I was a little hesitant to point it out, but I noticed this with Jin's voice, or not necessarily his voice, but more so his breathing in this type of performance. Like if you actually listen when he comes in, it's the part after V, like you hear him push like a lot of air out first, and then he kind of gets to whatever he's getting ready to start singing, if that makes sense. And since again I don't want to be disrespectful trying to emulate what he's saying, or not mimic, but just try to repeat what he's saying. But I noticed that quite a bit, and for him to push out a good amount of air before finishing his phrase, he actually has he's pretty good diaphragm control, which they all do, and they have to have it because of the enormity or like the hypeness of their show. They're always singing and dancing, so I just wanted to point that out right there.
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me
Let's 1, 2, 3, let's go!
save me
Let's go.
yeah save me
Suga.
너는 다른 밴나 내 기억 속에 뱅카 날 삭혀버린 내 lunatic Please send me tonight Please send me tonight Please send me tonight 이 책이 어린 가 계속 나를 구원해줘 네가 나 알아줘.
Alright, before that is not a good, hold on. That's not some good. Oh, I need some better saves. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. We'll do that one. That's probably the best I'm gonna be able to get. When it comes to Suga in particular, this man has to have one of the best diaphragms on the planet. And that, again, that goes for everybody. I know they have to strengthen it to do what they do, but Suga, this is mainly like a breath thing. Suga barely takes breaths with what he is doing. And for him to be able to, it's just amazing to me. It is just amazing to me. I want to point that out before we get into J-Hope's voice, because I should really love J-Hope's voice too.
일찍 어딘가 계속 나를 구원해주리라 나 알았지
너란 구원이 내 삶의 봄의 아픔을 감싸줄 유일한 손길
The best of me
너밖에 없지 나 다시 웃을 수 있도록 더 높여줘 네 목소리 Fire.
Okay. Ooh, another bad pause. Wow, I have to get better at that. But this harmony right here that they do, J-Hope and Jungkook, that harmony that they do, it sounds so good. And if I'm hearing it correctly, it's almost like he's doing a minor harmony instead of it being major. I'll have to listen to it back, and I might correct myself editing, but while I'm at the time of recording this, it sounds like a minor harmony, like within the key of the song. And it sounds so good. And along with J-Hope's voice, from my knowledge, I know J-Hope is more so part of the rap line, if I'm not mistaken. I know he's more so part of that. And if I have to be honest, I haven't heard much of his singing voice. From what I have gathered from everyone, like not everyone's, but from what I gather with the performances that I've seen with J-Hope actually singing in it. Ooh, I have to forget my microphone for that. Oh goodness. But when it comes to J-Hope, he has a lower registered voice. And it's a different type. I don't know how to explain it. It's a different type tone, because we know V has a lower range voice as well, but V's tone is very deep as well. J-Hope's range is fairly low. He can hit the lower notes. I've noticed that too. Even in the Fix You section, the Fix You song Fix You by Coldplay, their cover of that song, J-Hope is actually taking the lower section, while I think it's V, Jin, Jungkook, and Jimin take the higher section, and he balances it out really well. J-Hope's placement in his voice, very well. He's another person like Suga who, because of his rap line, or his rap, oh my goodness, I can't speak today, because of the fact that he is rapping, he's able to keep up a lot better, so to speak. So I don't know. I love J-Hope's voice. I think he needs to sing more often. Cannot stress that enough. He needs to sing more often. I cannot stress that enough. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
너밖에 없지 나 다시 웃을 수 있도록 더 높여줘 네 목소리 Fire. 내 심장 소리를 들어봐 제멋대로 널 부르잖아
이 까만 어둠 속에서 너는 이렇게 빛나니까
그 손을 내밀어줘 Say me, say me I need your love before
그 손을 내밀어줘 Say me, say me I need your love before I fall
Let's go one more
그 손을 내밀어줘 Say me, say me
그 손을 내밀어줘 Say me, say me
I noticed this a lot with this song too. It's more so their vowel pronunciation on Save Me. And I actually talked to a lot of my students about vowel pronunciation in general, because there are certain vowels that might actually make notes easier to hit or harder to hit, depending on what you want to do. So in this case, I'm actually going to look at the overall tone of the song. The overall tone of this song is very, very soft. if that makes sense. Like, give me your hand, save me, save me. I need your love before I fall. It's very, very soft. So going save me. Now this is just a stylistic thing. I guess for me, it will probably make it a little bit too harsh. Because if I go, give me your hand, save me, save me. I need your love before I fall. Now, at least what it does for me when I add that V sound, it almost makes it harder to get to the me. Because it's like, when you're saying like V, like your lip is kind of going like underneath your teeth a little bit. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense. But it's almost like going underneath your teeth a little bit. And you have to essentially get your lip out of your mouth before you get to the next one. Or the next word in this case. So I always notice that they say like, they'll go, I think Jungkook goes say me almost, like say me. And Jimin will go like say me. And I think for a softer song like this, that's probably the better way to go. And if you listen back, you might hear it. You might not. Who knows? But Jungkook goes, give me your hand, save me, save me. I need your love before I fall. So it still sounds like I'm essentially saying save me. But it just gives me a little bit of an easier way to get to produce the correct like notes and sounds and things like that. And like I said, then you have Jimin who does the give me your hand, save me, save me. I need your love before I fall. So same type thing. I wanted to point that out too, because that's actually, it's really smart. It's really smart in my opinion. And I talk to a lot of my students about those type of things with changing your vowel shape and things like that.
Okay, RM. Let's go.
고마워 내가 나에게 해줬어 내가 나에게 해줬어 이런 게 나에게 줬어 꼭 이토록 나에게 해줬어 답답하도 나에게 해줬어 꿈속에만 살던 날 깨워줬어 널 생각하면 나에게 어서 슬픔 따위 나게 해줬어
Thank you. 우리가 돼줬어.
Thank you.
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me, save me. I need your love before I fall.
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me, save me. I need your love before I fall.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll give Melissa a little bit of a better pause. So that was Save Me from the NPR Tiny Desk. This is what honestly, there wasn't too much for me to say about this song. This is one of those songs I would tell my students is not an easy song, but it's one of those songs. It's a comfortable song for them to do. It doesn't really seem like it's out of anybody's range, or they have to put more effort into hitting certain notes. Just a lot of mainly breathing stuff for this video. But their voices sound amazing, and I didn't get a chance to touch on it, but RM, he does the rap slash singing, if I can speak. I really love that about his voice, because he's essentially bouncing on one note, even though the note may change, but he mainly just will kind of bounce on that same note. And I notice he does that one a lot when he sings, or when he is needed to provide like that undertone of his voice. But yeah, all in all, this is a great song for them. This is probably a song they could just sing. It's like, hey, our throats aren't feeling the best. Our singing voice isn't really feeling the best. They could probably just do this song, and I don't think it would stress any of them out. I don't think it would be too much for them. But yeah, that will be it for this voice breakdown today. I will be doing Spring Day, which is the song after this one. I will be doing that one. And I will also be doing a different Dynamite performance just to kind of compare the two from the NPR Tiny Desk. And I'll also be doing the MTV Unplugged one as well. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you, I will somewhat see you in the next voice teacher breakdown.